I'm saying for Mokwa Brass said, come to Brem 1441 between the agents, but man for complain, almost a light now, you don't do no. Doom so, aka Adondum, a titty or mopa, ubi ho be dum on fee, obedu office and so now you're dumuno. Nti or who's on qua answer or ma. Do I just say, Moji leave. Another Honorable Alexander Fenyo Marken, a MP, a futu or sans so a lawyer ning. Honorable Adekye Abadada or MPP MP. Ye say Yenuya Joseph Kobina Adekoka, Greater Accra Regional Chairman NDC. On one so and a sans Ghana Export Promotion Authority Board Chairman. Yes, Chairman, you know. Say on Sabakabatunya Maedi and Community. Honorable Akwaba.
Yeah,
a pombo call.
Katie. I do my
you. Well, for those of you who are no, honorable, I'm senior. Oh, hey, Mamenka, and constituency board cordia. Adum,
Yamina Duma, a Miminda, Biara, FFL, ma bin Medjune de MPP in Papimbaba, number nano pay, a shredded the Mosi. Eja da ni mo no nye Mr. Chairman chede oye film pokeke and wojinara was look na nadu na nyusu azu hu na
owo
water nature na nyame nchaze nhihye hu na echitafu nyina asotu mu de obia gibibiara atum asumdwi mara yenu anu ndc foze wanga senyum de wo bepe ice water ozegu yanensamdo. But you know na Ghana for worship. But
Mwankasa mo crop for no be say at the election emu ye omuhu. Enti nya ndisi for nkwa na aka. Mwankasa mo nua oheninto. Was 94% don tibida.
No. Oheninto na some kind of 94% on tibida. He didn't spite. It was not a slight. You see, occurring in a general context there. Look. Elections is it into nyimpa ozi nkunyim no onya that match. He expressed surprise, but I in fact met na and I said, look, is it the case that onyin to nipeyin na Alan waja election results na to and no all can be different. And I to be fair to him Mr. that McCann statement and in fact to be fair to onyin to he did not attack the credibility of the elections. More can you there? The 94%. But one
so to buy depend time yes idea no. But one case Sunderland 8-0 no. I'm say you
Brazil and Germany. War Brazil for World Cup. Brazil for was score line no ya. It's unprecedented. Untensi. It is one thing expressing shock. The man say me ofihi and another thing saying there Mason Minjintum. Okay. But on him to be fair to him, one kade on Jintum because I listened to him on Joy TV when the results were coming in and the interview or granting he virtually conceded the look. Yes, Nanado has been elected.
Say maybe you will beat me 500 na lunch Matenya 1.
That's right. But you know you wouldn't be special delegates, you know, super delegates, you know. You wouldn't. And even with the super delegates in Mpono, Nanadu nya 81%. Alan nya 7.9. And grassroots fono. Guamana na 94%. Chade. No, that's just no. The AE was that super delegates in Mpono. Intino before there, let's be fair to Ohininto. All right. From I read in full. And the interpretation I was saying, you know, what you must read it as a whole.
Within a certain context.
Exactly. And you know Ohininto. Mempede binum will make a capital out of what he said. What's unsida? But one kade on Jintu.
Okay. Yes. 1441. Honorable.
Yes. Sir.
AFCON 2015. I was say a dream home. I was say a dream home class say you be someone I say I was say by debate impo.
Leonard. And these are being whether they lack competence to the extent there as it being poor public opinion in favor, they still want to go ahead.
The president say in take a decision.
Yes, but it means that it's on the table for consideration. So man paying kade yen take a decision. He is also not saying there we may not consider. Aji Morocco, ame nyame ayemadum tike mako Morocco da.
Oh, okay.
Na Morocco, you can compare it to Abrochi. That's a matter. Papebi. Omeno baby a we do no. You to fan compare Ghana. And so what say CAF or ye Confederation of African Football or ye ikuna watch FIFA football do African. So one postpone AFCON 2015 now. Honestly, they are not ready to host because we feel there they need to prepare to take care of the Ebola semi. Now what try me FIFA for say one postpone. And now what's okay? The man we throw challenge in we invite South Africa. South Africa watching Morocco into compare Morocco to South Africa. But South Africa outright was look, we are not going to host. Then they make an offer to Ghana. Yendu the microwave being one baby owl. You was space nazi. What was ska? They've invested in research. That's a Minister of Health, sports. Also, we are considering. I'm paying.
Also, our capacity, no.
Yes, but they said they were considering. They were considering. So, we should be. The government should be giving time. Then the president also comes out. You feel or clarify once and for all. Not say, you take a decision. Why create this atmosphere? There, Mr. Kofi Portofe, he's come out to say there we are not adequately prepared for the Ebola. Ghana Medical Association has also come out. The facilities in various hospitals are yet sufficient.
You need to do
exactly.
But your president is talking about the president, he stated that the government would critically weigh the options before arriving at any decision on whether to host the tournament or not.
Look, what is there to weigh?
Ebola.
I mean, let's be more serious with governance. So that Nkrofo insi and atwetwe there, Adamu Nkrofo kura wo wa abenmun. Wonyim amembu. Because you have serious issues confronting you as a country. Okay? Ebola asemi aye kan wa asemi. Yes, no quarrel there openly yente there you obi enyebi. But I have asked this question severally and I will ask again this morning. Eti da brente bi we wo bro hafo. Not bass man what so do bro hafo. I think whether teachman or say you know, Sunyan ho baby, no all female. Yeah. Eventually, wasn't cross hospital. We see it. Okay, they weed. You know, they buried him in a manner Ebola for Osi one. And they bush and went to 1 year. What's that? What the name of was a call? Noguchi will acquire test. To date, have you heard the outcome of that test?
Well,
TK, you can help all of us if your colleagues follow up to find out what the outcome of that test. Because in previous medase. What's it? What cause training mojem when we there moja no or Ebola no kuna na ye baby because in there other nkofa we na wonya homka what test one as and was onye Ebola. Today tiantehwe whether the minim pana one man ebusuanyi biara amben washishan wadinu gu sabio dami Ebola robe himu wokekesie ni wo eho baby ana moja na wokohwehwe no oye Ebola no kuna na ada yaba foforo bi. To date me feel that not only the general public but the family ebusuan deserve to know.
Say binso so a say the obampani ka say critically consider ebia ye hwemu ye kura ebehu say oh sai Ebola no kura nya ade a ye bobo no kura betimi aba nti no ebia ye mo ehu ne ye de akyekere ye ho kwa na ebia Ghana kura set pace no na ye hu say sad no kura nye hu say ampo kura bi
Obey the South Africa and Morocco, very advanced. What's the Warren Chi? The ones who saw do. Oh, it's a baby. You, we live to see.
You be someone for say, yan shishim, yan humpo, and I may home. Already no crano, make us a maybe. I buy a year directive be say, so wouldn't yet. Ewo amaya ya bodi say Ebola ho no pokura menko ho. Enti question say kokobo we nyina achi no. Ya di Ebola e ba ifia e wo say ya dwen humpa na. Eno ne question na pa mi bisa say wo wuti mi no. Ye mfa bra na ebi omu nim no say ka say bebo na ono abo say e bobi wo kumase. Ya bobi wo nkran, ya bobi wo tamale. Ni part of the hotels. Omo ba bebre ebi nam fo mi be fa soro.
Of course.
Ebola.
Yeah, I care for you, government.
But tell me this one, President, one way chairman echo so. I thought that would be announced would be sub-regionally. You know, regionally not.
But the tournament was not for the sub-region. It was for North Africa, Morocco. And Morocco refused, you know. In fact, Morocco, they didn't refuse. What can they? One postpone.
I'm say you to shada.
Want to shada. And calf of was one into. And a woman we invited South Africa. So on what basis Abaka there ECOWAS chair into Peda who come for
but then now honorable calf forces no omo ye osabi omo ye sensitive. I say you ball Ebola aba.
They are not medical experts. They are sportsmen. They want to promote sports.
But money in it.
Sure. So when they tell you that, just as South Africa catch on, there, look, this is wrong. I think that African leaders should have joined Morocco because Morocco they raised a legitimate concern. What's my working? Many one year doing there. Yaya Krado. Because of Ebola, one train queen na yanya preparation. Share e make no cry Saudi Arabia. Enyim there time so you dey work e hajj no. Ebola nti what train brain nim kakra. Wo kada wonya abota. Na one to tonzama ansana was start the issue visas ama you know African countries. And they did that. Okay? Before that our president and for that matter ECOWAS members or AU should write to CAF and let CAF understand that look, concerns are Morocco will raise the one postpone. After all, say postpone what friend and Africa Cup and Abba Assembly. We postpone from January to June.
That is if by June that's still a system no more year.
Exactly. For our health sake. And you know it's not a matter of even saying there, you want to consider or you want to even look into it. Grounds now obese man otaso. Why that won't put you entertain a crowd? What would you benefit from it? Because Sebio, the Africa Cup here host to be that on 2 occasions, at least 1998 thereabout and 2008. 98 also wasn't. It was a joint Ghana-Nigeria. In 2008, and Yankas and Yehusti and all that. Onye apir. Which is the Aben shouldn't have allowed the debating point in the first place.
Eben Takra de or say please TK bibisa wo TK out we say. Afcon no say hostu ade pa ni benya free so anti yete ha edwene ho no. Enti yempanimfo no sabi o omu ni ani ne aso e no mo pese o mo di sika ekofa Ebola eba na TK bisa say clinic ben e na Kotoka International Airport a eso bisa say bi wo ho ana abo clinic Kotoka International Airport no men kayo because me nim de Yahoo
International Airport
kwa mo
clinic papa bi.
Okay. Yahoo's kwamo. Okay, Yahoo's mate message, mate pa yebekoso. TK. Na no hinto. I was say okay. I'm on about chichire mu ha say. Good morning TK. Flag bearer. Okay. Hey. I was say good morning UTV flag bearer TK. Thank you. Was say National Service Western Regional Director and Administrator also my then. Oh, okay. I will be very happy to see Nana Addo and MPP come to power. Mahama is wasting the presidency. The light off, okay, they off our light every day at Soutium. So the until so munyai. And no question will be said. Honorable.
Yes, sir.
World Bank exposes NIA over 115 scandal. Now, a Kasafa National Health Identification Authority almost on a card for Fronyina. Now, UT report here about the World Bank has dealt a blow to the National Identification Authority's controversial bid to raise 155 billion from China to upgrade its operations. According to the bank, it had already provided a much lower amount of 29 million for the same purpose. NIA insists it will go ahead to secure the whopping 115 million to undertake the so-called integrated system. Now, the whole debate of NIA, you almost say more than maybe Beshishimu, you can send a memory. Meaning, the old dream for home. You be more and Saka and Cabin or Minim says a bar, you see a consistent for bar. But the debate was ago, so World Bank exposes NIA. Figure no. Delegate the two contradictory figures. Now was $115 at the point was $155. I think it's $115. $5 million. So the money is big. Oh.
I mean, I feel very embarrassed. The me Ghana, me MP. Na meti kromha. Na World Bank for. Wabaka demakasi onye nyimguasa oka Ghana nkote oka abeno oka Ghana nyinara intino say kwa IMF for bailout wobehye wa horoba wo tim because you are overpricing projects, you are overcosting isimubo azeno onye ne value ni nso is can be account onye corruption ye pro na kata asehye ni bia. The
but you name so mo di bia ka ho.
Oh, America.
Okay, yeah, general. Okay.
Memmo examples be. Oh yeah, na school building. Enkano o mampanyin kufo na bredon. Na history 6 classroom blocker. Undo 100,000 mpo. Ye nuanum NDC for bay no. Suddenly, says he has to 6 classroom blocker. And them over 400,000. Ghana City. Damon one special school see ya. Work at the Wobesi 50 school see. Ibisa there. What is the cost? Wuntumun can't show. I bet no be so. Or you 4 million. Obisi it depends on the area. Just recently, come on, Kechi. Parliament was some friend he built there. Yanko approve loans. Na kaswa interchange keke. During the debate, me share report no. Me say Monko Bobo say $172 million for Kaswa interchange. In access roads can be ordered down. Whereas N1 year or the which hey from Tete Kwasheze ko Malam. You to your compensation will be boom for 100. Now been to your compensation or your 6 lane. It was $110 million. Ibisa wontumi yano na hwenyim gwasa World Bank mpenyimfo wodegu abani by telling the government that look, if National Identification Authority when you 150 million I mean odzika osande nwa mabinum 29 million for the same exercise. It be someone there over 80 million. Now was ashim the miscan or one and kotoku. It no Mr. Aben. It's not just about justifying why project be nubu was but be someone there a compare to international standards and now other places because exercise be a year and a project be a year. On your gun and cutting a year.
Honorable, yeah, teach in your bed and your. So that's about to say a come once and who say, oh, Debbie, Sanke, and say, Yanka, a born say, a bay and to be a winner, a dorsum broso, because it be a Oko Croatia, Benyan say, Okazabajan, Benyan say.
Tike, most of times, inyen embrace begwafo nkanka inyen minority say e follow debate na zaman was be there wo ko bobosia wo ka project if it hands at na most at times we become very critical of the costs the denti na them as a bosia rekoboy ejuma arbeye e compare other places in ebonu wo fom na mun kote moze no ebonu waso most at times we load apart from a project na kasa na sabio ebonu waso no itumu charges na aben oil da aben tua was pre-disbursement charges 2%, arrangement fee 1.5%.
Chese the fiafia ho no
chede ni na wo yi fi sikanu and ignitira abon da come on bibi wase and na oil da aben obo enenwa no hwe no hu de say yes sikani o mani mu a the misikana ni bi na so you wasting it is a wasting now. How then do we turn back to a nkrofo na baka amanfo na baka chondo sikani wo look at them dum so electricity company of Ghana what say abenze won ka so aben tuo won ka won mpo a they can deal with the waste because one cables pi wo wa ayadada transformers are oil the we import was about repair works oil the way and the kwakobo sika America for was mahin oil millennium challenge compact 2 year ye kwaka access tike ehwa conditioner America ben is out to win there ye go tua aben tua e ka wa the electricity company of Ghana nyinara ansa
no ye saka ska no
we saka ska where ba some no work acha wo gu enyima se
because what the ka tua
e de ka tua ansa na ya chuska why into no them dum so yi the last time ECG one PRO make last year when they were making a case for a upward adjustment that will be to move what you betua a more tariff no one PRO on a program he lamented the cost of producing electricity in year one in a friend and distribution losses
say a car your bo ansa na yensa ka the power na ye be che no ansa na ye chiche no
so ye bokaw nti bi so won de wo chiche na se wo bokaw what is emi marka there illegal connection and this one is not about government illegal connection in ye nyinara as a country Ghanaians e what ye nje we should be patriotic
but I don't know ya appeal
exactly
I
am appealing to my fellow
why appeal because electricity for nankasa also capacity all right okay
first an appeal to fellow Ghanaians illegal connection no
yenja kro no bono
ECG in the modern age of technology tike can ECG invest in a software obotu one monitor power distribution sabi obi a legal connection abotu me huna achena there should be a system because you are generating power ofi oko lines okay oko efefe area transformers na say so be ultra power na so ontua you should know prepaid meters na binu so temper with so be temper with the prepaid meter no ultra power na you mean that in the Ghana yeruntum because I brought you all
and I was about the speed now omodi be try a light no mu no the same speed na also omodi pursue
some they should one is ECG no ya mo bon somebody ECG one kasa they want to take sufficient steps to deal with the waste because you see waste no kote no if we they deal with it ebia dem dum so ne the babo form and I don't blame it solely on them
honorable mamenka man for say yes meter na the bopo hu abonten enti na say kwa pole nti sisi na abonten say broche me say just animal yo all right anyway nti pole no bo you know meter no bo hon
beyond ECG funankasa one effort no there must be political leadership Ministry of Energy and Petroleum iba supervision papa bi in the war here because the minister there should be a policy direction that look ECG this year because Aben Pedo deal with the cost now deal with the waste. Nkrofo illegal connection. Nkrofo watching power no wontua. ECG for one kasa so one cables na one machines ni bi aya dadaw. Distribution no on your effective. Before you look at increasing capacity, because you see, if you increase capacity, you add down to your cost. But you can deal with the cost by reducing waste. Because of our inefficiencies, or one kasa machines are that they were used because of obi or the power na on tria. Why don't you deal with it? You deal with the maddening we are, then you will know whether you really have to increase your capacity. Because if you increase capacity,
so that I was
without dealing with waste, you continue to increase capacity.
Into also electricity for 50 becquerel and say power no. Be ana the equal waste. Or be about 20%. Now you see and say by a certain.
Let's categorize the waste to TK. Waste as a result of one machines now. One cables one to contribute to 20% waste. And some waste as a result of illegal connection. And now so the OB what temper with meter. Now you auto prepaid just 50 Ghana or this man now block for 1 month. Into on tribute, we have to deal with that category. Into no boma, then you invest in how to deal with it. On no bottom ama waste na perform. If waste is almost 40%, and you want to increase capacity by another 40%, then you don't need to increase capacity by 40%. You need to deal with the waste now, all cost of 40% of wool generation. Then you don't have a problem. Because them is doom to say or affect your friend then if or affect
Bibia. Okay, I was here for your time say yeah twetwe nkomo afa o man ho 1441 obetumi Edward Jenchire abano pay Honorable Alexander Afenyo Marken MP ewutu ya twetwe nkomo bia yenua efutu kofra efutu Winiba yes Windy Bay na yenua chairman mikro na minim say how you double chairman kumase focus double chairman chairman ebeba kan ho sisi na fe ye de nkomo no ato so but ye ka mo say nkomo ahwetwe no ba ko efa afcon ho obi dia ba wo say tk ye nwene nhehye ye ho say ye bekọ akọfa ewu aba ti ade e fa ewu kura de ye nwene ho mpo enti wo so ne honorable ye adwen pa say nya de wo say afcon no kura na ye dwene ho World Bank and so you say NHI me ka ho asebe ye card I dey amayin national identification card you see ensign me foforo na yenye papa enchen no ene abobo so bia anti no to ye beda hu briefly bi na fe ye de nkomotwetwe no e de ato aso nti just a quick break na ye ba beto adwumadi no so mo twen ye ba sese a Well, Abusianfo Yedamase. Chairman Joseph Adekye Adekoka. Chairman Kwaba.
The chairman operate re-election into onopa ochenimu ibasa okoha no to bombs akase
people to bomb we be na wa dey
wa businde unfair is not a level playing field. Who competitors they don't have this access to you take advantage of being a party communicator.
Chairman, I'm forcing that you owe them an apology. Say one man time.
I owe them a big apology.
Yes.
One you I was the lawyer, my for lawyer. There's some our second advocate.
But missing your no tea.
Oh, the
me need to be also Obaka.
Oh, I see.
All your drainage will win about. Yes, on baby.
Chairman, yes, in Komodo be in Timpocho. I make up for so Chairman de Coca, so I say Ghana Exporters Promotion Export Promotion Authority Board Chairman. No, now many kushia. I said, but moko me who
and come back
but no, fine.
Beautiful. That's a very good.
Yes.
All in a line of duty.
Okay. But you have a decision on AFCON presidency and take a decision here. Taman for the general consensus. Should we even consider a World Bank NIA for one answer?
Yeah. AFCON, no, me summarize them brothers there. Anyway, old baby, you careful. Ebola no, obo ruin your life. Obodu baby, you careful. Ye be biabio. Football, Miss Morocco. Only they will refuse their one host. Because
and this Morocco refuse.
Oh no,
and a young can't almost say no, be host to
only there because Ebola no on conde now our coach now. Until 2017, 1 year in footballer. World Cup, Russia for no so over 2018 over World Cup. One so over there when if you West Africa no. What's in the Ebola infested area? Into memorable football. We are stretching in too far. We are stretching in too far. I mean, important thing is that in able take preventive measures. That is what in the many even cure. We don't talk about cure. The drugs are what the cure Ebola no. Abrofono and or cure. Maybe before no Urukuyen or the requisite drugs. I don't know what they share. The medication or infant has it been secured and when secure why there are Abrofonos ones or cure when they be before is one the same medication. That is what you be about. You're stretching so far there. Competition, football. How about other games? How about traveling? Plane, no, so no,
and you're serious. So, a baby, then you probably be a bomb man. Some of them are at least wait me attract home, but wait, dear, be brave.
No, there must be measured of screening them. Look, all the boys work, but that's why they will be coming in groups. You can identify them. One might slip through. You can identify them. But have you put or you put the measures in place? Morocco is sophisticated enough. Morocco is, I would say that, it's part of the first world. They border Spain. So they have the resources. At least, in any case, how supporters are here now, Ebola actually.
But I think we are chairman. That notwithstanding, almost say you postpone on your demand.
In the midst there, a postponed 2015, 2017, 2019. Unless at that stage there's nothing called Ebola again. Are you with me? Unless at that stage there's nothing called. But
Chairman, to be fair to Morocco, what they are saying there, CAF won't postpone. No 1 year preparation. They want to put their house in order. I don't think we should misquote them or get them out of context.
Okay.
They have not said that the competition should not be held.
So why are they going around looking for
that? That is where I'm saying that Africa AU. This one shouldn't be ECOWAS. It should be AU leadership. That must join the position of Morocco. Okay. The Morocco there. Look, we are not going to host. What's to postpone it so that we can put our house in order.
That's okay.
Then have quickly extend invitation to South Africa. That is why I feel that the government is getting it wrong by even considering it. So you can pick it from there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying there. That's why they agree with me there. At least I started by saying that, or they will put their sophisticated enough to put the relevant measures in place. At until you are just alluding
and
to
that's
what
they
I'm
are
saying. And say, I don't think there should be need for us to people start running around or South Africa or Ghana or Nigeria. No, we said, hey, the man, 2017, the hoster, who somebody hosted. That one, I think, is far.
Same year 2017, you know, to me, near Menina, to near Macacra. If you can hear Brew. You can hear Brew.
Tiki, if we continue like that, Obodi baby, Munne Crampo, no about them is a mask. Okay, we will be working with space suit. Yeah, cause a lot of panic, fear and panic in the system. What measures are we are not talking about how are we preventing it. But what's in the BBI? Me in Tukwan, America for what's in there, we refuse visa to West Africa. I mean, we are causing a lot of panic. I believe that it is about time temperature no obofunga kra na yemwa educating crofo how dama Ebola no you prevent measures that you put in place and we should come affairs because President Okra America also there despite Ebola and West Africa is still a good place investment yeah careful na kaka Ebola sempe then economic activities also will cease Liberia and Senegal look at how it's affecting world economic activities. Flight over Liberia, it used to be about 20 or 30 from various.
And that's what.
And there was one, but two. What we should be talking about in the cure. Abrofono when you cure, one of creative. There are a lot of conspiracy theories. What's a cure? Cure no. Abrofono recently, Spanish woman now or Ebola, she's been cured. Happens no, why don't you be before no? Yes, you now cure no or one from by one.
Tell me a question. Since you emphasize Morocco Castle 1 year, Ghana yenye.
Ewa, so it be some pay now beja. Any problem no? Ewa, it be some pay our beja. That's because in a way create to hono. Yes, so Ghanaians, so see no one from bar. I would say MP and beja. Yeah, that's what the boy or the man. Or called the extreme. Until we should we should encourage Morocco to put the relevant measures in place. The game should take place.
And as you can check up for to say, Omunti the Morocco for no can.
That's right. No postpone a few 1 or 2 months or for them sure there was no more to place. But we shouldn't start moving them. Otherwise, which country will take it? Then it will kill the competition. It will kill the competition. Okay.
Chairman, Yambra World Bank NI no so na briefly na yenhwe then maybe we can be kakra so I said national Ghana gas be next week so say so flow after fourth and back
Tiki meter I would have wished the gas in overflow
and yet to flow
that's right. Or the gas in front of you with the camera, live pictures. If what they overflow, that man quick communicators, PRO, they are quick to shoot. Since you are yet
including the government highly placed government officials. It's not only journalists. It's not only journalists. It's not only journalists. I don't want to mention a name. To be fair to you, I'm saying that highly placed government officials, right from the presidency. Not only journalists.
As a technical man, what kind of my president?
I mean, member president. You
are alluding to that.
Okay, so I was the president. I did severally.
Okay. I'm a technical man.
It's one worker
and I'm missing one.
So you had no way of measuring and verifying.
How mama can say? And why they were so good true? No
diplomacy. Interpreter can say your president. Technical man can. Unverified. No, me be so.
You're about 5 minutes.
Better
headlines are pick. Headlines are pick.
But more there. See, what's next week? There's a countdown. I mean, myself will notice. There's a countdown. But there's going to be a huge paradigm shift because it will save so much money. Gas importation on my year, doomso because it's very, very important. And there was another 200 megawatts we have account. It science at least in this, but it must be a permanent feature. And the president is doing all he can to ensure that there's a statement or your reality or your statement that okay reality until we cannot run away from that. We will never run away from that. But don't forget that I rely on technical advice. President Bakano am an advice. Sometimes technical men so na Makano on here ready man can check president.
Okay.
He's even worsening it. Take answer on the chairman Ruben. I make a point because
just that point because
just that point. You see, also there's an additional 200 megawatts. You see, let me underscore there. Them additional megawatts. The focus should also be on the existing generation in the Western.
I agree with you. Chairman, I agree with you because
let's deal with it.
Let me tell you. Instead of them passing the back to consumers, that are legal connections. And they can waste. Street lights. Last week, street lights. By now, no, they're in your solar.
The government should also pay them to replace their obsolete machines. It's
not government that has to pay them.
No, it's
okay. No, everybody use facility. No, although
they be a bank or the ECG na VR. According to MIDA, you compact two now what access MCA no.
And won't my chairman wrap up now. I said, or the name of the account was a man do moka won't you cut waste.
Man, your lecture. Let's deal with the issues, chairman. Let's deal with the issues. No, you'll be a bank. I'm not going to companies we reduce. There's a lot of waste, a lot of corruption in the industry. Or they want to provide us, or they will take the necessary and relevant measures. Obama, cost of production and cost to consumer, because all of us.
I didn't think I was such a man or try now, yes, I call. Or more minimum Juma.
But that,
and anything more sorry now,
take into our friend as part of it should be a duty for all of us.
Okay.
So, as I went on Koda, or they together, once you speak about it, I'm sure they programming all over the world.
Yeah.
Maybe a president, not now. Britain news.
Maybe on the Queen Elizabeth.
No, Queen Elizabeth.
What there's in the technical men?
Listen there. Don't. No,
them naka.
Listen there.
No, them naka. It's the president technical men are advising them. One more can, some more can. You have said it there. Why do you want to deny?
But you are just
technical men. They are not competent.
No, Rabbi. So on them. But say a truth to say. Sometimes or picky free technical men.
Yes. It's technical men are way incompetent.
No, but the president not or your president of the but on confirm 1.1. You know, woman.
So when they go wrong, he goes wrong.
Listen, we brief him.
So when they go wrong, he goes wrong.
When they make the president
go wrong, he goes wrong.
They should be dealt with.
But chairman, obi so to me can say yes, technical men no omo sabi so utimi ko two president for na de na anya adwuma say why you adwuma yi.
It's a fact.
Na chede ya won confuso awo president wa wotu no fa oya afutubona na chede amembu na onko ye ntina ye bre. Chairman, it's a fact.
And the pay
the
up the shot. One penalty box. No, but nobody penalty box.
Football. Yes, Niagara Crana. Obeka and who you didn't train.
I wish him well.
And you basically now. It's our number so 7 notice that I said.
Ended up
see from client. And
I wish him well. I wish him all the best.
It seems that we Chairman Kwabena Adekye, Greater Accra Regional Chairman, Medical Council, also board chairman, Ghana Export Promotion Authority, Honorable Alexander Fenyo Marken, MP, Efutu, na o hasi o sanso so lawyer ni me kan say o ye senior no best me kan so asem de no credit e ba akopɛ nti ono abo ye me boss no mu na I give a bow boss ba akopɛ abu so for ye pagya ye mu o kira nyame ya aduma e be san hia bi me da mase
Adiyan chiyana omi kuri, adiyan sayana ukebo sumia. Hey, ni botomia dawo. Abu aso chima sama uo, bocha manse